Good morning. Good morning, everyone. As you come in, can I please ask you to rename yourself with a school name and your name, so we can identify you when it's your turn to perform. So as you come in to the meeting today, to the competition, please rename your profile name with your own name and your school name. If you are a teacher or a parent who's here without a performing student, can I please ask you to follow us or watch us on live on YouTube? We put the link in the chat, and just keep this platform for the performing students, please. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So just for the ones who are entering now, I just want to remind you to please rename yourself with your school name and your name, so we can easily find you and give you access to microphone and camera when it's your time to perform. If you are here as a teacher or a parent and you're here to watch your student, can I please ask you to do so using our live YouTube link, which we put in the chat, and leave this platform only for the performing students. It helps us identify the students quickly and give them access to microphone and camera when it's their time to perform. Thank you. We should be starting soon. We're just waiting on a few more students and the judges to join. Good morning, everyone. So just waiting on a few more students and we should be ready to go. So can we please ask you again, just for the ones who have just joined, please rename yourself with your school name and your name so we can find you easily when it's your turn to perform. If you are a parent or a teacher who is here to support your students, thank you very much for being here to support them, but can I please ask you to follow up, to follow your students on live on YouTube, and keep this platform only for the students. It makes it easier to identify the students when it's their turn to perform. So if I can please ask you, whoever is still not renamed themselves fully, if I can please ask you to add the school name to your school, to the student's name, please. Thank you. If you don't know how to do this, if you're one of the students and doesn't know how to do this, just let us know in the chat and we will help you or we will rename you. So we have May Idris, Noura Samra, Rick Asli, Mahdi, Jana. I don't know if you are students or teachers. So if you can, yes, I can see you doing it at the moment. So thank you so much. We still have a few more. Ahmed Abul Ainin, Joanna, Manimala. If you are students, just add your school name to it. This helps us identify you and give you access to microphone and camera when it's your turn to perform. Abdurrahman Adil, I think it is. Abdurrahman Adil from Dubai National School, I think it's DNS. Can you please, the student only can stay here. And if I can please ask the teacher or the parent to follow us on YouTube and watch the student's performance on YouTube and keep only the student Abdurrahman here so we can identify him fast when it's his turn. Thank you. So just waiting on one of the judges to join. Good morning, everyone. So just give us a couple of minutes. We are just waiting on our judge to join us. And while we're waiting for the judge to join us, I will just go with you through the process of today's competition. And we'll just admit the last two, and where we have. So good morning, everyone, and thank you all for joining us in for the Emirates MBD Poetry for All competition. We are so proud of you, and we are very delighted that you all are here with us today, and we look forward to hearing your performances. So how the competition will go is we will call out your name and your school name. And when it's your turn, we will give you access to the camera and the microphone to turn them on, and you just start with the performance. So we will start with the 8 to 13 age group. And once we're done with that, we will follow it with the 14 to 18 age group. For that age group, 14 to 18, the students must present a small justification of why they chose the poem. For the 8 to 13, just as soon as we call your name and you turn on your camera and your microphone, we'll give you a thumbs up. We'll tell you you're audible and visible, and then you can go ahead and start your performance. So we will start by welcoming our judges. We will start with Dr. Afra Atiq. She is an acclaimed Emirati spoken word poet. She has performed internationally, including events in India, Germany, and the UK. Afra Atiq holds a PhD in media and creative industries and is the co-founder of the Untitled Chapters. So thank you, Dr. Afra, for being here with us. And next we have Danabel Gutierrez. She's a multi-awarded writer, poet, actress, and photographer. She is the author of Poetry Belongs, I Love to Be the River, and Until the Dreams. She's the author of poetry books, I Long to Be the River, and Until the Dreams Come, and chapbooks, Eventually the River Surrenders, and Softer. Thank you, Danabel, for being with us as well today. And thank you to all the students for okay, so Danabel is having some technical difficulties. Can you say hello, Danabel? Let's see if we can maybe we lost Danabel. She'll be back in a second. While we're doing that, we are waiting on one school to start, one school to come in, and we'll just wait for Danabel to rejoin us, and then we can go ahead and start. So just to let you know how this is going to go again for the ones who had just come in, we will start with the 8 to 13 age group. We will call on your name and your school name and give you access to turn on your camera and your microphone. Once that is done, we'll give you a thumbs up, or we'll tell you that you are audible and visible, and you can go ahead and start. For the 8 to 13, you don't need to, and we will be recording this. So just to let you all know, you don't need to present a justification or anything, just start, go ahead and start. Then we will move on to the 14 to 18 age group. And for that age group, we need the students to, the students to give the judges a small justification of why you chose that poem. And then you can go ahead and start. You can choose to start with the justification, or you can choose to start with the poem and then do the justification. That's up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. The judges are really nice. They're beautiful smiles, see? And they're here to support you. They're here to cheer you on as you perform. So just take a deep breath and go ahead and start. Let me check on our judge if she's able to rejoin. Not yet. Well, see, such as students have technical difficulties, adults also have technical difficulties, so we're all making it work. And I hope you guys had a very wonderful start to your new school week, starting on a Monday. I hope you're all having a good day at school so far. We'll just wait on Danabel. Otherwise, let me see. Give us a couple of minutes. Sorry for this. Okay, resetting and joining. So we'll be starting soon. Here she is. Here she is. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, Danabel, can you hear us?
Yes, finally, the audio is working now. Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Sorry about that technical difficulty.
Do you guys want to wish the students good luck before we start, maybe?
Yes, all the best. Relax, take a deep breath, and then go into your poem.
I'm so excited to hear all of you. I love judging this competition, so I'm really happy to be here. I'm really excited to hear all of you. Just like Danabel was saying, take a deep breath. You know the poem already. You have chosen it. You've worked on it, and so just live your moment. I do want to add that yesterday we had a couple of technical difficulties. If you have a technical difficulty, do not worry. You'll still get your chance. We'll figure out a way to make it work. So just don't be stressed about that. We will find out a way to make it work. And the Literature Festival team are really, really good at making things work. So don't worry about that. Good luck.
Thank you. And yes, as Dr. Afra said, we will work with you on supporting you. If for any reason you have technical difficulties or with your microphone or your camera, we will move on to the next student, but we will come back to you. We promise nobody's chance is going to go. Everybody will have a chance to perform. We'll make it work for you. So I'll hand you over now to my colleague Alia, who will be calling out on your names one by one. And good luck to all of you.
Good morning, all. Thank you for joining us this morning. We wish you all the best. Thank you to our judges also for joining us. And without further ado, we will begin the proceedings for this morning. All the best to all the participants. So just for the judges to know, Delta English School is not here yet. So we are going to start with Muhammad Raif Hassan from the Yafa International School. And Muhammad is going to be reciting See It Through by Edgar Albert Guest. All the best to you, Muhammad.
Hello, good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible and we can see you. Brilliant. All the best. Yes, please. All the best to you.
When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders. Plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer. See it through. Black may be the clouds about you and your future may seem grim, but don't let your nerve desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, in spite of all that you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hope may seem but futile when with troubles you are beset. But remember, you are facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't give up, whatever you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish. See it through. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed. Next up, we have Joanne Catherine from the Alpha International School again, and Joanne is going to be reciting Good Morning Dear Students by Ken Nesbitt. All the best to you, Joanne.
Am I audible?
Yes, but we still can't see you.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, here, there we go. Super.
Good morning, dear students, the principal said. Please put down your pencils and go back to bed. Today, we will spend the day playing outside and then take the whole school on a carnival ride. We learn to eat candy while watching TV and then listen to records and swing from a tree. We'll also be learning to draw on the walls, to scream in the classroom and run in the halls. So bring in your skateboard, your scooter, your bike. It's time to be different and do what you like. The teachers are going to give you a rest. You don't have to study. There won't be a test. And if you prefer for a bit of a change, feel free to go wild and act really strange. Go put on a clown suit and dye your hair green. Or copy your face on the Xerox machine. Tomorrow it's back to the regular grind. Today just go crazy, we really don't mind. So tear up your homework, we'll give you an A. Oh wait, I'm just kidding. It's April Fool's Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I believe we do not have Maitha, Muhammad, and Sheikha Abdullah with us. If you're there, please send us a message in the chat or identify yourself in your profile, please, because we don't see you. Next up is Alexa White from Dubai British School. Alexa is going to be reciting See It Through by Edgar Albert Guest. Hi, Alexia. Alexia, our colleague Mia has sent you an invite for the spotlight. Great. Can you say something so that we can make sure we can hear you? Alexia, can you say something? Say hello so that we can make sure we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, great.
Yes.
All the best.
When you're up against trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin, set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain, try to dodge it. Do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer. See it through. Black may be the clouds about you and your future may seem grim, but don't let your nerve desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, in spite of all what you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hope may seem but futile when with troubles you're beset. But just remember you are facing what other men have met. You may fail but fall still fighting. Don't give up whatever you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish. See it through.
Thank you, Alexia. And next we have Eva Inns from Dubai British School again, and she's going to be reciting The Sea by James Reeves. Hi,
Can you
Eva.
hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
All the best.
The sea's a hungry dog, giant and gray. He rolls on the beach all day with his clashy teeth and shaggy jaws. Hour upon hour gnaws the rumbling, the tumbling stones, and bones, 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 bones. The giant sea dog mounds, licking his greasy paws.
Okay, thank you, Eva. And then we have Adib. Adib is from Dubai National School, Al Barsha, and Adib is going to be reciting 8 Tentacles by Julia Donaldson. Hi, Adib.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So today I'm gonna be reading 8 Tentacles by Julia Donald.
All the best.
If only I had an octopus, I'd soon get my housework done. I'd set him on the hoovering with tentacle number 1. Tentacle 2 would grab a mop and start on the kitchen floor, while he dusted and polished the furniture with tentacle 3 and 4. Tentacle 5 would turn on the tap and tackle the washing up, while tentacle 6 took a well-earned break and curled round a china cup. Tentacle 7 would make the beds and set all the pillows straight. All the time, he'd be balancing on tentacle number 8.
Thank you, Adib. And next up, we have Ammar Yasser Fendi. Ammar is from Dubai National School, Al Barsha also, and he will be reciting the same poem, 8 Tentacles by Julia Donaldson. Hi, Ammar.
Hi. Now
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
we can hear you. All the best and see you.
If only I had an octopus, I'd soon get my housework done. I'd send him to work on the hoovering with tentacle number 1. Tentacle 2 would grab a mop and start on the kitchen floor, while he dusted and polished the furniture with tentacles 3 and 4. Tentacle 5 would turn on the tap and tackle the washing up, while tentacle 6 took a well-earned break and crawled around a china cup. Tentacle 7 would make the beds and set all the pillows straight. And all that time, he'd been balancing on tentacle number 8.
Thank you, Ammar. And next we have Abdul Rahman Adel from Dubai National School. And Abdul Rahman is going to be reciting The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost.
Everything
Hello,
clear?
Abdul. Yes,
Hello.
all is
Okay.
good. All the best to you.
Thank you. The sea is a hungry dog, giant and gray. He rolls on the beach all day with his clashing teeth and shaggy jaws. Hour upon hour he gnaws the rumbling, tumbling stones and bones, 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 bones. The giant sea dog moans, licking his greasy paws. And when the night wind roars and the moon rocks in the stormy cloud, he bounds to his feet and snuffs and sniffs, shaking his wet sides over the cliffs, and howls and hollows long and loud. But on quiet days in May or June, when even the grasses on the dune play no more their reedy tune, with his head between his paws, he lies on the sandy shores, so quiet he scarcely snores.
Thank you, Abdul Rahman. My apologies. I think we had another poem for your details, but that's fine. That's fine. Absolutely fine. No worries. Thank you. And next up, we have Mahdi Abdullahi Abdi from Dubai National School again. And Mahdi is going to be reciting a poem to be spoken silently by Pai Corbett. Hi, Mahdi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, Walaikum Assalam. All the best to you.
Thank you. It was so silent that I heard my thoughts rustle like leaves in a paper bag. It was so peaceful that I heard the trees ease off their coats of bark. It was so still that I heard the paving stones groan as they muscled for space. It was so silent that I heard a page of this book whisper to its neighbor, "Look, he's peering at us again." It was so still that I felt a raindrop grin as it tickled the window's pane. It was so calm that I sensed a smile crack the face of a stranger. It was so quiet that I heard the morning earth roll over in its sleep and doze for 5 minutes more. It's finished.
Thank you, Madi. Just wanted to clarify that Madi and Abdul Rahman were both from Dubai National School Al Tawar Boys Branch. And now we have from Dubai National School Al Tawar Girls Branch, Jana Jamil Ahmed, who's going to be reciting Good Morning Dear Students by Ken Nesbitt. Hi, Jana.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Perfect. All the best.
Good morning, dear students. The principal said, please put down your pencils and go back to bed. Today, we'll spend the day playing outside, then take the whole school on a carnival ride. We'll learn to eat candies while watching TV, then listen to records and swing from a tree. We'll also be learning to draw on the walls, to scream in the classrooms and run in the halls. So bring in your skateboard, your scooter, your bike. It's time to be different and do what you like. And if you do what you like, the teachers are going to give you a rest. You don't have to study. There won't be a test. And if you'd prefer for a bit of change, feel free to go wild and act really strange. Go put on a clown suit and dye your hair green and copy your face on the Xerox machine. Tomorrow, it's back to the regular grind. Today, just go crazy. We really don't mind. So tear up your homeworks. We'll give you an A. Oh, wait. I'm just kidding. It's April Fool's Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jana. And then we have Mariam Amin Amer from Dubai National School Al Tawar branch for girls. And Mariam is going to be reciting See It Through by Edgar Albert Guest.
Hello,
Hi,
can you
Mariam.
see and hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. All the best.
All right, great, thank you. Good morning, my name is Mariam Amin, and today I'll be reciting this poem called See It Through by Edgar Albert Guest. When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely, face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer, see it through. Black may be the clouds about you and your future may seem grim, but don't let your nerve desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, spite of all that you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hope may seem but futile with the troubles you're beset. Remember, you are facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall, still fighting. Don't give up whatever you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish. See it through. Thank you.
Thank you, Mariam. Just making sure that we don't have Delta English School with us yet. And Mehta and Sheikha, we don't have them with us yet also. If they join later, we'll come back to them. We are going to move on to the next age category now, 14 to 18. And again, I believe we do not have participants from Delta English School, but we should have Ahil Nawaz from the Alpha Okay, sorry, Ahil is not there. My apologies. Helia Chetty is there from the Alpha International School, and Helia is going to be reciting A Dream Within a Dream by Edgar Allan Poe.
Am I audible?
Yes, Helia. Good.
Okay.
All the best.
Thank you.
And,
I would like
just reminding you all for your age category, remember to give us a reason why you chose this poem. Okay, all the best.
Thank you. So I would like to start with my justification. So through my interpretation, the poem A Dream Within a Dream was about what is reality and what isn't. This is a phenomenon I've been heavily interested in, which is why I chose this poem. I will now start with the poem. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. So few, yet how they weep, yet how they slip through my fingers to the deep. While I weep, oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Oh God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Thank you.
Thank you, Halia. And just to let the judges know, we await for Moazza Yusuf to join us. But I believe we have Farida Ahmad with us from Dubai Arabian American Private School. And Farida is going to be reciting Song of Hope by Thomas Hardy.
Yes.
Hi,
Am I
Farida.
audible?
Yes, you are. It's great.
Yes.
All the
Okay.
best.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hello, everyone. My name is Farida Ahmed, and today I'll be reciting Song of Hope by Thomas Hardy. I'll be starting with my justification, and then I'll start my poem. So why I have chosen this poem is because I certainly believe that it is crucial and important to spread and expand the message conveyed in the poem to everyone right now, specifically for the tough days and all the predicaments and obstacles we are facing right now with the pandemic and all the tough days we're going through. We should let everyone acknowledge the fact that there's always a better tomorrow. There's always hope, even if it's the slightest and the smallest leap. And we should always believe that it's going to be better. And instead of the sorrow we're feeling right now, there will always be happiness and joy. So now I will start with my poem. Oh, sweet tomorrow, after today, there will away the sense of sorrow. Then let us borrow hope for gleaming. Soon we'll be streaming, dimmed by no gray. No gray! While the winds wing us, sighs from the gone, nearer to dawn. Minute beats bring us, when there will sing us. Larks of a glory, waiting our story. Further Annan, doff the black token, don the red tune, write and retune. I'm sorry, oh my God. Write and retune, viol strings broken, no, the word spoken, in speeches of ruing, midnight clouds are hewing. Tomorrow shines soon. Shine soon. Thank you, and I apologize once again.
Thank you, Farida. And we await for Finley Shaw and Jamena Pajaron from Dubai British School, Emirates Hills to join us. But we are going to move on to Ayana Mullah from Dubai English Speaking College. Ayana is going to be reciting Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. Hi, Ayana.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, fantastic. All the best.
Thank you. Okay, so Angelou speaks primarily about self-respect and tenacity in this poem, how she will persevere and overcome any hardships through her potent self-esteem. I am inspired by this eloquent poem as despite the hardships she faced at a young age, like being abused by her mother's partner when she was 8 years old, she still manages to rise up and share her incredible talent with the world. She has taught me and doubtless others to assert our dignity and not neglect it, which I find to be such a salient message, especially in today's society where degrading based on race is still such a common issue, as seen in the recent George Floyd case. I present to you Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt. but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high still, I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meetings of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise. I rise. I rise. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ayana. And we wait for Aldreen to join us, but we are going to move on to Nuseba Isaacs from Dubai National School, Al Barsha. Nuseba is going to be reciting also Still I Rise by Maya Angelou.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Nuseba. Can you turn your camera around? We can see you the other way around.
I don't even know how that's possible.
Oh, okay. We can see you upside down. That's the only problem. Otherwise, we can see you and we can hear you. Is this a phone or is it?
Oh, wait, I think I got it. Is that good?
Great. Super. Yes, fantastic. All the best.
Thank you. I will start with the poem and then I will give my justification. Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.
The meaning behind this poem, or the message that it portrays, is that once we find contentment or peace with who we are, nothing can push us down. And in such a prejudiced world full of discrimination and hatred, it is important that we know who we are and we stand firm with what we believe in, because when we do, we can overcome anything. And that message is such an important message that I feel that everyone should keep in their mind, especially nowadays. Thank you.
Thank you, Nuseba. And we still wait for Ahmad Tariq Ahmad to join us, but I believe we have Ahmad Nasir Ali with us from Dubai National School. Okay, one second. No, we don't have Ahmad Nasir Ali also with us. Mia just informed me. Mia has been helping me go through the through the list. So the next person we have with us is Mahra Naufal Abdullah. Mahra is from Dubai National School Al Tawar Girls Branch, and Mahra is going to be reciting A Dream Within a Dream by Edgar Allan Poe. Hi, Mahra.
Hi. I would like to first justify why I chose this specific poem. I chose this poem because of its imagery, in which a human being like you and I experience feelings of despair, helplessness, hopelessness, felt doubt and uncertain about the reality of life, questioning. I felt connected to this poem in an emotional spectrum where I felt the same feelings radiating from the poem, where I felt like a little girl, hopeless to life's pain and despair. So now I'm going to recite my poem, A Dream Within a Dream by Edgar Allan Poe. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You're not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet, if hope has flown away in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? Is all that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream? I stand amid the roar of the surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hands grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep. While I weep, oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Oh God, can you not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream? Thank you.
Thank you, Mahra. And we have Aileen with us next. Aileen Saeed Mohammed from Dubai National School Al Tawar Girls Branch. And Aileen is going to be reciting To Be or Not to Be by William Shakespeare.
Yeah, so thank you. I wanted.
Sorry, yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, we couldn't see you before. Now we can.
Is
and
it
we
fine?
Can, yes, it's all good. All the best.
So I just wanted to justify why I chose this poem or this selection. So I chose this selection because I really wanted to challenge myself. And with Shakespeare's old English words and phenomenal writing, to be or not to be seemed like an emotional soliloquy to take on about life, death, and the afterlife. So I really hope I do it justice. Okay, 1 second. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep, no more. And by sleep to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep perchance to dream, there is the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the laws delayed, the insolence of office and the spurns, the patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his coitus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear? To grunt and sweat under a weary life? But that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought and enterprises of great pitch and moment. With this regard, their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. Thank you.
Thank you, Aileen. And that brings us to the end of our list for this morning. If you are one of the participants and your name was not called out, please identify yourself in the chat box. From our end, we've gone through the list and we've made sure that no one was left behind. We'll give this a minute just to make sure everyone was covered. Meanwhile, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us this morning, and whether you're selected to go on to the next round or not, please pat yourself on your back and congratulate yourself, because you have made our morning special. Thank you for having the courage to come up here and give us your performance. And again, a big thank you, huge thank you to the judges for being with us. We can't do this without their help. And hi. Hello, hi, who can we hear?
فيك تعطيه إجابة مثلا لماذا اخترت هذا النص بالذات مثلا، أو لماذا قرأت هذا النص بالذات، أو أي نوع من الأسئلة يعني بالعادة يطرحوها بهاي المنافسات يعني.
Hello, have we chosen everyone? Has everyone gotten a chance to perform?
Yes, we have gone through the list that we have and all the participants. We were just giving it a minute to make sure everyone was covered. I've just requested all the participants, if there is anyone out there whose name was not called out, please identify yourself in the chat box. So we're just giving this a minute. Meanwhile, just thanking everyone to be here with us.
Okay, I think so. This is your last chance. If you have not had a chance to perform today, if you just came in, and I saw one student just come in now. I'm not sure if he's one of the students, but if you just came in and you have not had a chance to perform, please let us know in the chat so we can call on you.
Yeah, sorry, good morning. Sorry, I'm not a student. I'm basically a teacher. I was just checking on one of our students. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to comment.
No worries. Thank you. So last call. Okay, so I think we've covered everyone. So thank you so much for being with us all today. And we wish you all the best of luck and have a wonderful day. Thank you.